Arcane just had its second season dropped in its full. I'd say it's about as good as the first season and just really good stuff through and through. I'll keep this as spoiler free as possible, so I'm gonna loop the trailer and mostly stuff that are widely available on the internet. But first things first, the show looks and sounds goddamn amazing. What they have achieved with the animation is nothing short of extraordinary in my opinion. How they managed to mix 2D with 3D so seamlessly, like sometimes smoke is 2D or bubbles. Some backgrounds even look painted, but they do it in such a way that you can barely tell in a good way, because the 3D models have that comic book style to them, or possibly painted, and yet are so damn fluid. And I swear, every time it does like a music video or music montage, this studio could just basically just do that from now on. Because when it's just mostly abstract and just wants to be cool and set cool things to music, it's a fucking delight, honestly. Now, as for story, I'm gonna keep it as spoiler-free as possible, as I said. The ending didn't leave me too satisfied, and it takes a little while for it to get started. But after like episode 3, I'm like, yeah, I'm really into this actually. I don't think the story or characters are mind-blowing or super fascinating or anything like that. But they are really enjoyable and have arcs to them. But as I said, no spoilers, so I won't get too much into that. So instead I'll focus on some of the things that I think they could have done a little better job with. First off is the writing. I don't think it's terrible, but some lines are a bit overwritten. They try to make everything sound super important all the damn time. I think one direct quote from Caitlyn is, "An ocean of sweat and tears." It's like, calm down. You're not poetry here. And there are a few goofy moments here and there where it's just a bit too full of itself. But when things work in this show, it's just really good. There's a flashback scene in like midst of the show where it's well written and genuinely well acted, even if it amounts to, hey, I need to tell you something. Even if it does exposition sometimes, you just do it well and interesting, and it does, mostly. The voice acting is of course really solid overall. Sarah Ann Williams will forever be Jinx to me. But this woman does a really good job at trying to capture her essence. Same with the rest of the cast. Even if they aren't the ones from the game, they do overall pretty damn good. I have next to nothing bad to say about them, honestly. I'll be vague a bit, again because no spoilers, but there's a few plot points that are very fillerish that I think didn't really go nowhere. It's just like, well, okay, or that sucks. It just amounts to that pretty much. But honestly, I think that's basically it. This is a really good show. Even if they stop here, if there will never be any League of Legends related show ever again, well, I don't think I need to tell you to go watch it. You most likely have. This show is probably next only to Digital Circus in terms of popularity. And most of that, honestly, is due to the animation. It's really that good, honestly. I'm glad that it's so distinct, because there's no real show or anything really that quite look like it, even now. There might be a few imitators here and there, and if they do make another League of Legends show, it'll probably look like this, which I will be totally fine with. Because I like it when people mix different style, like in this case with like paintings, comic books, 2D and 3D, to make something really extraordinary. But I want it to be in moderation too, because if you do it all the damn time, then it'll lose its edge. Good example is Mitchell's vs. the Machines. Great movie in all regards. Stellar goddamn animation, but if every movie looked like this, then it'd just be another damn movie, and that'd just be a shame. So as always, I'm rambling. You probably already have seen this shit anyway, so if you haven't, go watch it. It's pretty good. Even if you never played League of Legends before, yes, it is worth your time. So, a show about Braum next, maybe?